In today's fast-paced work environment, leading remote teams has become the new norm. But how can you ensure that your team is not just surviving, but truly thriving and achieving their goals in this virtual landscape? Hi, YouTube leader. Welcome to the Meaningful Leaders channel. My name is Maria Aguirre. And on today's video, let's deep dive into how to lead remote teams effectively. With the shift to remote work, many leaders have found themselves managing teams from a distance for the first time. But don't worry, this new way of working can also create new opportunities to develop your leadership skills. So let's deep dive. Part 1, Communication. Effective communication is the backbone of successful remote team leadership. It's all about fostering strong connections and ensuring everyone is on the same page. So I have 4 tips that I would love to share with you about how to foster this communication with remote teams. Tip number 1, communication channel. Establish clear communication channels. Choose the right tools that suit the team's needs, whether this is via email, instant messaging, video conferencing, or project management platforms. Consider using collaborative platforms that promote seamless communication and live sharing. Tip number 2, regular check-ins. Schedule regular check-ins. Set up recurring virtual meetings to keep everyone updated and address any questions or concerns. These check-ins not only provide us space for updates, but also serve as an opportunity for team members to connect on a more personal level. Tip number 3, open communication. Foster open communication. Encourage your team to share their ideas, feedback, and challenges. Create a safe space for open discussions where team members feel comfortable expressing their opinions without fear of judgment. Tip number 4, transparency and honesty. Be transparent and accessible. Keep your team informed about important updates, changes, and decisions. Make yourself available for one-on-one discussions to address individual concerns and build trust. Motivation is so important, particularly learning to practice intrinsic motivation, what motivates each individual in your team. So I have 4 practical tips that you can apply with your remote teams. Tip number 1, set clear goals. Set clear goals and expectations. Ensure that every team member understands their role and how it contributes to the team's overall success. Clearly define goals and milestones, allowing the team members to track their progress. Tip number 2, regular feedback. Provide regular feedback and recognition. Offer constructive feedback and acknowledge achievements to keep your team motivated and engaged. Celebrate wins, big or small, to boost morale and foster a positive work environment. Tip number 3, create community. Foster a sense of community. Encourage virtual team activities such as virtual coffee breaks, online games, or share interest groups to strengthen relationship and build that sense of community among team members. These activities promote social interaction and help team members feel connected despite physical distance. Tip number 4, foster autonomy. Trust your team members to make decisions and take ownership of their work. Give them opportunities to showcase their expertise and provide support when needed. Empowering autonomy fosters a sense of ownership and helps the team feel more confident and more motivated to be engaged. Remember that micromanaging kills the team. Part 3, time management. Efficient time management is essential for remote teams to stay productive and maintain a healthy work-life balance. It's about finding the right balance between structure and flexibility. So this one is very critical because it's about setting boundaries and really promoting a healthy environment for the team to perform, but at the same time, take care of themselves. So let me share 4 tips with you to help you apply this with your remote teams. Tip number 1, consistent schedule. Establish routines. Encourage your team to establish consistent work schedules that suit their preferences and maintain a sense of structure. Having a routine helps create a clear separation between work and personal life. Tip number 2, define priorities. Help your team identify key priorities and focus on high-impact activities. Encourage the use of productivity tools or time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique, where work is broken down into focused sprints with work breaks in between. Normally 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes of break. Tip number 3, minimize distractions. Advise your team members to create a dedicated workspace, eliminate unnecessary notifications, and set boundaries to minimize interruptions. Encourage them to turn off notifications for non-work related apps during focused work periods. Tip number 4, promote breaks. Encourage breaks and self-care. Remind your team of the importance of taking regular breaks and engaging in activities that promote their well-being. Encourage short breaks and suggest activities like stretching, going for a walk, or engaging in mindfulness exercises. Taking breaks allows team members to recharge, refocus, and maintain overall well being, leading to better productivity when they return to work. And now I have a golden nugget for you guys. I want to invite you to promote a culture of work life balance. Encourage your team to establish boundaries between work and personal life. Promote a healthy work life balance by setting clear expectations regarding working hours and encouraging time off for relaxation. Lead by example by practicing self care and maintaining a healthy life balance on your own life. Remember that we cannot pour from an empty cup. By mastering communication, motivation, and time management with a remote work setting, you can lead your team with confidence and achieve success no matter where they are located. Remember, it's all about building strong connections, keeping intrinsic motivation high, and fostering healthy work-life balance, where goals are met, but also our team feels engaged and valued. If you found value in these tips, please don't forget to click the like button. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to this channel. Together, we can really help our teams thrive in a remote work environment. Also, let's connect on social media. Thank you again for watching. Stay grateful, stay grounded, and be safe out there. See ya.